darkness, my
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
Jesus called, he said he's sick of the disses. I told him to quit bitching, it says in the fucking hotline.
The Peacekeeper is the assassin hero for the Knights of Asheville and For Honor. The character is only playable as a female, making her one of, who fucking cares, I'll just tell you how to win. There are 3 main moves that make the Peacekeeper deadly, or broken, depending on how much of a bitch you are. Before we get into that though, we have to cover the basics. Being an assassin character, it's essential you learn how to dodge and counterattack, and guard break if you want to be an asshole. I suggest practicing against bots and only dodging attacks, never blocking. Of course, there are situations where blocking is the better choice, such as attacks that fucking track you, but this is just to help you learn. Once you get the dodge down, you can move into the first bleed attack, which can be done by pressing heavy attack immediately following your dodge, and then follow it with a light attack after it lands. This is the move you should use the most as it's fairly low risk, but don't use it every hit or your opponent will quickly learn to counter it. The Peacekeeper is fast. Damn fast, which is why inexperienced players insist she is quote-unquote broken. Use this to your advantage. Keep your enemy close when attacking, as the Peacekeeper has goddamn T-Rex arms compared to other heroes. Normally this isn't a problem, but heroes like the Nobushi like to keep dodging away, so make sure to close that distance. If you switch up your light attacks enough after getting in close, it can be extremely deadly. The only way for your enemy to stop you is to block or parry, as your attacks are too fast for them to get off a hit or guard break. In fact, I often win fights doing just this. However, more skilled players are going to stop your combos almost immediately, which brings us to the next move. The cheeky fucking guard break. The Peacekeeper has one of the deadlier guard breaks, as it applies bleed damage in a short amount of time, although it isn't as easy to execute as it seems. Once you succeed with the guard break, immediately move into one light attack. Only press the second and third though after she pulls out the dagger. In other words, you can't just fucking spam that shit like PewDiePie's comments section. Once again, practice with bots to get the timing down. It's also best to use this just after a successful combo, as your opponent will likely either dodge away or tighten up their block. The last move, and my personal favorite, is the Deflect into bleed. If you aren't aware, being an assassin character allows you to time a dodge just right in order to do a deflect, which if you don't know what you're doing is basically a cool block. But when you follow this cool block with an immediate light attack with the Peacekeeper, you can imply an unblockable bleed. Follow this with a quick light attack in a different direction, which is rarely blocked, or even guard break if you're feeling extra cheeky. Of course, it doesn't matter what you do, she's fucking broken anyway, right?
Ringing the horns, you hear that fucking brass?
A good way to throw off your opponent is by faking a heavy attack and then using a light attack in a different direction. Or even better,
God break that mama jamma.
you can also change a heavy attack into a bleed by pressing light attack instead of cancel. I don't use this often, but it can't hurt to know everything there is to know, eh? That's really all you need to know, and the rest is just practice. Keep playing until you get good, and then play some more. If you have any more questions about the Peacekeeper or anything For Honor, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.
I was running through the 6 with my woes.